The View Joy Behar started comedy career in very disturbing situations. The View host Joy Behar had a long career as a comedian before she took on the role as one of the main hosts of the daytime talk show. She began working with Barbara Walters on the show before Walters retired. Joy is now one of the longest-running hosts and continues to have a biting sense of humor. However, in a recent interview, she admits that her comic origins came from a dark place when she was younger. Joy Behar talks her comedy origins. Joy Behar has worked as a comedian since the early 1980s when she worked as a producer on Good Morning America and the new show by SNL creator Lorne Michaels. She also hosted a variety show called Way Off Broadway and a talk show in New York City. After appearing on the HBO special One Night Stand, she got a chance at a major gig. In 1997, Behar joined Barbara Walters on The View, despite her agent telling her not to. Now, 28 years later, she remains there as one of the hosts. However, this past week, she explained that her journey to become a comedian started out in a really dark place. Joy was on the recent The View Behind the Table podcast and talked about her first attempts at comedy and telling jokes. Joy began performing jokes and comedy skits during family wakes after a family member died. She performed comedy routines at funerals and the meals afterward. Joy got her biting humor there as well, as she didn't hold back. After a loved one would say that the deceased individual looked good, Joy said she would deadpan, "I don't think he looks that good." While that might seem offensive to some, Joy said she is part of a tight community of Italian Americans, and they enjoyed that humor. Is Joy Behar leaving The View? After 28 years on The View, it would seem that Joy Behar has a job for as long as she wants it. However, there are rumors that, thanks to declining ratings and a need to cut back, the network might be moving out some long-tenured hosts like Joy and Whoopi Goldberg for younger, less expensive hosts. While Joy, Whoopi, and Sunny Hostin all have contracts up for renewal, there is concern some or all of them could leave after this season. However, Joy has made it clear that she is not ready to retire and still feels she has more years ahead of her working. Joy is 82. What are your thoughts on Joy Behar and her story about how she started telling jokes and acting as a comedian as a youngster? Do you think she will leave The View anytime soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.